Using a salicylic acid cleanser every day can sometimes, something like this, can sometimes actually be irritating or drying to your skin. I'm going to be talking about the ordinary salicylic acid mask, 2% mask. So, hello everyone, my name is Esther and I love to share skincare tips, skincare routines, things that will help you get the skin that you want, get your skin issues under control. This mask is a good way to be able to apply salicylic acid on the areas that actually need the acid without necessarily applying all over your face like what you get with a toner or a cleanser. But let's talk about how to use this mask to actually decongest your pores. Preparing your face for this salicylic acid mask, you want to ensure that you're using a very gentle cleanser. One major mistake that people will make, and I have made in the past, not like my face is not completely dry, so sometimes I just pat in my towel thinking, okay, it should be dry by now. No, you want to leave your face completely dry. So let's get right into the demo. I'm going to be applying this and I'm going to be talking as I'm applying. So one of the issues I have with the tubing is just the fact that it's difficult to get stuff out, and I've almost run out of it. So I've taken off the cap, and that's the product there. Hope you can see it. Can't see myself on the monitor. Okay, so I hope I've not run out of product. I'll be so okay. So this is how we do it in the United States of Nigeria. Okay, so how many of you do your toothpaste like that, like squeeze it to the bottom? But we're experts in this kind of things. Those days when we used this metallic tube toothpaste, I had to use all the muscles. So I've taken out that, but I've also, another mistake is to apply so little that it feels like you need to drag the products across your skin. So you want to get a substantial quantity. So I'm going to roll it over again to just try to get that out. So all those really tiny bumps that you can see on my nose, I hope I'm in frame, all those tiny bumps, so those are like the congested pores that we're talking about. And so that is where I would normally want to concentrate the application of the product. So you want to apply it in a comfortable layer on the skin. So I find my cheek areas to be somewhat dry. I also get breakouts around this place as well. I have a video where I have a full-blown application. So, but let me just first apply on, the areas where I normally get congested. So that's right around my nose here. So in applying, you want to avoid your eye area, obviously. So under the eye area, you don't want to apply there. You will get some, I already do feel some like tingle on my skin, but it's not so unbearable. Okay, so this mask is not supposed to be on my face for more than 10 minutes. So I think I have enough on my face. For a leave-on salicylic acid product like the BHA, Paula's Choice BHA toner, of course, because that is leave-on, you want to minimize other potentially irritating things that you use along with it. For a rinse-off products like a cleanser or this mask, you do have a little bit of a leeway, but I am the kind of person that would always want to veer on the side of minimize irritation. This is a long-term thing. We just want to make sure that whatever product that you're using on your skin is going to make your skin better and not leave you prone to irritation, frustration. I mean, you're spending money on this, you're not going to spend money on something that's going to make your skin worse. So what I would usually say is, before using this product, you want to use something gentle. After using this product as well, you want to ensure that you're using something gentle on your skin, because a lot of times when you finish using this product, your skin might be a bit sensitive, even for like 24 hours afterwards. So you want to put that back of your mind and ensure that you're not using another acid, you're not scrubbing. You want to use things that have soothing and repairing benefits, anti-inflammatory, so things that contain niacinamide, chamomile, hyaluronic acid. If you really have large like cystic acne, that means the ones that have a lot of bumps, or you have some open sores, or your skin is inflamed or irritated, I wouldn't suggest you go and use this mask for anything. You want to wait until all those skin conditions have calmed down before you go ahead to now use this mask, or even exfoliants, really, because you want to make sure you've calmed down inflammation before you go in with something like this. So I've rinsed off the mask. Know if you can actually see my nose area. So before we applied the mask, you had all those small dots, so the pores that were actually clogged, but then you can see that it's smoother now, and that's the experience on the rest of the face as well. After using the salicylic acid mask, it's so important and vital to ensure you're going with moisturizing, because after exfoliating, you want to ensure that you're repairing, restoring the skin, bringing back hydration, bringing back moisture into the skin. You can go in with a light textured moisturizer like this. This is the Cosrx Advanced Snail 92 all-in-one. You can decide to go in with this type of moisturizer. So this moisturizer contains niacinamide, which is what I'm looking out for, because after using a salicylic acid treatment, sometimes your skin feels a little bit irritated or dry. So you want to go in with something that has niacinamide to ensure that you are minimizing irritation. So niacinamide helps to soothe and calm down irritation on your skin. For someone that has dry skin like myself, a lot of times my moisturizers tend to be heavier. So what I do in this scenario is to combine the benefits of the two. So I want the snail mucin, the hydrating, the skin repairing benefits of snail mucin in this, as well as the niacinamide in this. And so I'm going in with the snail mucin first because it's the lighter textured of the two. Yeah, it's a very funny cream, really. Has this, like, I don't want to say slimy, but it's slimy. So, it contains snail mucin, and snail mucin has been touted for its restorative, skin restorative benefits, like people having burns and when they apply snail mucin. Let me just clarify here, because a lot of people feel, oh, snail mucin, so you're just going to squeeze the snail and the slime that is coming out, yeah, right? No, it's not like that. As in, mucin or the filtrate is obtained from snails. What is like a secretion that they produce when they are stressed, and this secretion is filtered, so that's why it's called a filtrate. So it's filtered to remove out the toxic and the dangerous things that are there, or things that can cause irritation on the skin. So that's why this is different. So don't go get like snail in your garden and then squeeze out the slime. I'm watching you, head of animal protection. Anyway, I'm going in with this Freedom. It contains glycerin, niacinamide, and shea butter. Okay, and it's as well as panthenol. I'm going to be applying it all over my face, okay, and letting that soak. We're using the cream. You can use the snail mucin power essence. So it's also the same concept of snail mucin, but obviously in a lighter texture, almost like hyaluronic acid serum kind of thing. I particularly love the bottle and how it dispenses. If you are using the snail, what's going on today? Like I feel there's a lot of buzzing in my brain. Salicylic acid after exfoliating or after using any acids. So we're talking about AHAs. So we're talking about glycolic acid, mandelic acid, any AHA or any BHA, anything to exfoliate your skin. In the morning, you must always go with sunscreen. Always. So find a sunscreen that works for you. For me, I have dry skin, like I've said many times, and I'm sure you guys are tired of this. This particular sunscreen is also fantastic because it's a perfect blend between the moisturizing sunscreens and the ones that are meant for oily skin that don't have alcohols. So yes, it does have alcohol in it, but it's not as drying as a lot of the other ones I've tried, like the Misha, as well as the Kose Sun Cut. That one, I was trying it out for you guys recently, and I'm going to be putting up a video very soon, but I had to interrupt using that because after a while my face just felt constantly irritated every day, and I was just like, guys, I've tried, I'll give you all the information I've gotten so far, but I can't do this no more with this sunscreen. I can only suggest you avoid any sunscreen that has alcohol in it. But if that's all you have and you've moisturized and you've used the sunscreen and it doesn't give you any irritation, I mean, by all means, go ahead. Like I always say on this channel, listen to your skin. That's what matters. Apply the sunscreen. See, with all the layers of moisturizing that I've applied, as in, you can't see my face shining, as in that's like the travails of dry skin. want to use this and make sure that you do not have any irritation, just make sure you use it when your skin is dry. Don't use a wash that contains an active. Just use a very simple and basic one. After you've used the salicylic acid, you want to use very moisturizing products afterwards, and then don't forget to use your sunscreen. Of course, sunscreen never beats responsible sun exposure or sun avoidance is what I would say. If I've also had a full routine with using the salicylic acid mask, so if you want to check out that video, check out that video and you'll be able to see my full routine using the salicylic acid mask. I made it my mission to sharing more videos with you guys, whether I have to film them like in my car, do you understand? I will share more videos with you guys, so you guys need to pray for me. Do you understand? Because I have so much I want to share. I have so many ideas. Like, I'm cooking and I'm like, yeah, salicylic acid. Yes, I know it sounds like I have issues, but you guys, I love to share information with you guys. I'm so sorry, I can't help myself. Thank you so much for watching. Take care of yourself and have a lovely, lovely, lovely day and a happy skin.